So today we will start the function in Python. Okay. So basically today we will try to study all these programs. Okay, from 5 to 10, and we'll try to implement the program, and also we will understand the programs. Okay. So first thing is, so as per the concept of function which are available in C, and concept of function in Python is quite similar. The concept is similar because what is the utility of function in the programming language? Can you explain any one or two sentences? What is the utility of function in any programming language?
So by using a function, we can actually write a bunch of statements and work inside that function, and we can call whenever we need the function by writing the code again and again.
Yes. Basically, when we are defining the function, suppose you have to write a piece of code. You are writing, you have to display the array of the content of the array, maybe 1D or 2D array. Now in your program, you have to show the array, different kind of array. Okay, in the define step you have to show the array, right? Now what is the content? If you just forget about the Python code, you just consider the C code. Then what is the syntax? For I equal to 0, I less than 10, I plus plus. Okay, I less than 10. 10 may be the size of the array. Then print. Okay. So this piece of code, whenever you have to show the output, you have to display the content of the array, you have to write the same code again and again. Suppose you have to show the output, you have to print the array 4 times in the program or 10 times in the program, then you have to write the same code again and again. For example, say I am just writing the code. Can you see the screen? My screen? Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Hello? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I equal to 0, I less than 10, I plus plus. So this piece of code you have to write 10 times, because every time that you will take the array, it will print the. So suppose this is a 1, 2, 3 2-line code. Okay, fine, no problem. Now in this 2-line code, I just repeat it 10 times. Then what will be the total LOC? Total LOC will be 20, right? LOC means line of code. Okay. So it is only very small example. Okay. So you have to write the same code again and again, and finally what is there will be 2 limitation problem. One is you have to write the same code again and again. Secondly, the total number of LOC will be increased. Okay. So that's why we need some mechanism, we need the concept where we can keep some container, or we can keep some black box where we will put our input data and we will get the output. and that is the concept of function. It comes into procedure, it may be method. In Java, Python, it is function, C, in procedure, subroutine, whatever maybe it is, but the concept is same. You have to, it will reduce the effort of the programmer, it will reduce the total number of LOC, and it will reduce the total size of the software. In smaller scale, we can consider the program, reduce the size of the program, everything. Okay. Not only that, it allows us to develop the modular approach based programming. So I think I talked about the modular approach in the what are the different type concept of programming. The modular approach, that means we develop one by module by module. Okay, it is not the monolithic approach. In the monolithic approach, software development, we will put everything in a one layer. But when we consider the the polyolithic approach or modular approach, then we will develop the small module for each problem or each function. That module can be function or any other thing, because when we move to the object-oriented programming language, then module can be one class. Okay, so that is the main motivation to design the function. Okay, so we can reduce the total cost of the program. Okay, because we are writing the same code, we are utilizing the same code again and again. How it is working? We just pass the value. So that's why when we are writing the function, suppose this is a function. So what I will do, I will put in one syntax. I follow some syntax, and this is my syntax. This is the array, and this is the input argument. So whatever maybe the array it is, I will take the array. So this piece of code will execute as whenever we will call it. So when we are writing the function, we have to remember we have the input argument, we have the output argument. Input argument means what function will take as an input, that is called the input argument. Okay, and what function will return to the main function, that is the output argument. Okay, suppose here I want to return something. Suppose a equal to function ARR. So a will be generated, a will be produced by the function, and that will be returned to the main function. Secondly, another important part is the how we can call the function, because the program cannot execute the function automatically. It cannot invoke the function automatically. We have to call it. That is called function calling. Okay. Suppose you are calling the function from the one main function or some other script. Generally, in the C language, it is called the main function or main C file. But other language, in Python, it is called script. MATLAB, it is also called script, or any other file. You can call the another function. Now, actually, the thing is, when we have already utilized the defined kind of inbuilt function. Okay. So inbuilt function, which are the inbuilt function like CLF, scanf, all the other size of all the inbuilt function. So we have the library has already provided certain kind of function, that is the inbuilt function. So we have to call it. But when we come to the user defined function, we have to define our own function. So that context, so first thing is if we generalize the thing, suppose this is my function. So a equal to C equal to A comma B. Okay. So when this is the input argument, and this is the output argument. Okay, output argument. BC. Okay, fine. Now, and this is called the function definition. Okay, so only the function is just signature of the function. So just writing here what will input and what will the output of the function. Okay, but we have not defined till now the processing part of the function. That's called the function body. So this is called the function body. Okay, the function body actually what we will give in the function body. Basically, function body will contain what is targeted for the function. What is the objective of the function? That task will be implemented in the function body. Say for example, function a comma b function. This function has a utility to add a number and then assign the number as summation result to another number. So what do we do here? C equal to a plus b. Okay, so a plus b. So this is called the function body. So in the case of the inbuilt function, whether it is C, C++, Java, whatever it is, we don't need to think about the function body when we are utilizing the function, the inbuilt function. But when it comes to the user-defined function point of view, we have to think about the function body. We will define, not just we will define, but I will not define. Rather, we will define what is the purpose of the function, and based on the our purpose, we will define our own statement, own program. Okay, so based on the syntax of the language, that is the idea. Okay, so I think about some idea of the function. Now I will move to how we can define the function in the Python environment. So that's why. So I first start the function. So I just okay. So I will just click on file. Then every programming language has a syntax. Okay. So here we have a positive syntax. So here we will define function in terms of DEF definition. This is the syntax. So function name. Function. So I can write function one. So I will not get input argument, even I will not produce the output. I want to print the hello world, nothing. So I do print it. Okay. So we have to put the here. Okay. Now I will call for command okay. So this was the I have not given an equal argument or I have not used an argument. I just call the function to show the one message that is the hello world. Okay. Now if I want to add a number, okay, or if you add a number, so function will take input and finally function will produce the summation result in the output argument. Okay. So how we can do? So I will just create another file def function sum a comma b. I should assign the hello equal to 10, b equal to 20, c equal to a plus b. Print now I will execute. Can you see this? So execute. Awesome. I will have it. You see here. In this particular function, I have not taken the input argument because to hello that is assigned within the function. That is assigned within the function. But the thing is, if we call this function 10 times, it will produce the same result. It will produce the same result. Right? Is there any limitation of this? Because we are performing our program of performing the addition, right? Define some addition operation. Do you know function? Hello? Anybody? Hello? Yes, sorry. Yeah, I have already given it, but with this perform the addition operation. And not just copy paste the code according to the function. I don't know what is the feature behind the code. When I write this code, I like to write another code. You see, if this one is I want to message that we can carry out. So I want to message. I have no control over the function message. Okay. Similarly, here also, I have a variable. Have you idea about the compile time and runtime? No idea. The reason why That is about because the of the component error. But if you want to divide by zero like that, then you always not the complement error. They don't know only the user. Or you say they
language what is much combine
so when I say to you, every time they put 85 times, I will because I have the failure. Because I assign in the open text. But if the person takes some input and do something, I will do some output. Okay? So in the person, but this one actually always add the two equal to 10 or b equal to equal to like that. So that's why you have to at the runtime. When at the runtime, what? So executing that will be user. That's the runtime user. So I changed it. So I new one. Now the it gonna be that is not empty. It goes up. Okay, because I don't have in the runway. So if you don't see that, generally you do the two things. Suppose you have been a starting program. Okay, generally we can take the two things. First one, if we don't want to give the increment and like this, we don't want to give the for the if you have it, just verifying that about 50 and or the other way. Don't forget what is if you take it, if you have any so comparator means you assign a value, and this you assign the program. Change, you can take the data it is so see. So yeah. So I take the so it's so yeah. So it is two. Let's see. So now let so this now I get up. So this I take it. So this so that we get no. Now I take it. Because Continue the so n equal to in the Python.
So that space na also port দেখাবে ফার্স্ট নেম দিয়ে
so if you want to add a title, so the info from the user. Only the titles, all these things are already provided. Check out all this. First, now let's say I can program. Zero, one, two, three, five, then you have to understand, you have to know what is the next multiple series. I have to category like we have part 2, I think 15 by 30, which is 100. Then we have to start with now I will calculate the second number. Simple as 1 plus 1 2, then 1 plus 2 3, then 2 plus 3 then 3 plus 5 8. You can do plus second by the number. That will be this is the first number summation. Then this summation will be and get this 1. Okay, then we'll get it 2. Now this is 2, so we'll assign to the first number and previous number 2, 1 plus 1 2 3, then 3 2 5. Okay, so basically we are changing the two variable. Okay, two variable. The present result will be assigned to the previous first number. Okay, previous number and previous and then the second number. This is the summation from one. This is the second number. This is now this is the and this is previous result 1. So when you come to the 5, how to calculate previous number 1. Now you contain that 2. Just here 2. Previous result is the here 2. So previous number 3. Clear? So and end will be in its result value that will be in here. So Ini